Hello to whoever's going to be watching this. My name's Bryan Barlow, and if you're watching this, most likely you already know who I am. I'm just saying that for the person who doesn't know who I am. I wanted to do this video because I saw Bill Engvall do these videos while walking on his treadmill, and I like it very much. I like the very lax nature and the free-form talking, and I want to do that as well. I don't expect to be big and famous as a result of this. I want to do this to a lot of reasons. I want to do this to help people that I know come together in a social way during this whole coronavirus scare pandemic moment. I also want to do this because I want to share things that I've learned so that I can help myself remember these important things I've learned. I also want to do this because I want to do it as a reward for good work and good behavior. I am doing this in the evening on Sunday because I want to do it after I've done all my work during the week and all my work during the day as a reward for myself for good job, good behavior. Yay! So now that I think about it, if I'm saying I want to do it for good behavior, it makes me feel like I'm in prison, which I'm not. I'm fine. I just like that funny thought. For good behavior, and if not, you're gonna sleep with Bubba again. I want to spend some time talking about some of the things I've learned, because I've been learning a lot that has been changing my life. I'm turning my life around, and there are a lot of things that I want to talk about because I turned my life around, and I'm still in the process, which I'm happy about. And some of those things include this one topic that I want to bring up. By the way, I just did the number 1 with my finger and the camera didn't catch it, which is why I'm telling you now. Who knows if this will work out, but I'm still going to keep doing it as a reward for myself. Maybe I'll do it once a night. I prefer to do it once a week. Maybe twice a week. We'll find out how I feel and if I have the availability to do it. I've learned a lot over this past 3 to 4 months that I've been changing and turning my life around. Some of the things that I've changed have been how I approach problems. Let me give a premise. I suck at approaching problems. I am now turning that around and actually doing better. Hey, Scott. Hey, Scott. That's my brother, Scott. My big brother. I've been turning my life around and changing things. Changing how I handle problems. Premise. As a kid, I spent a lot of time by myself. I chose to avoid problems and avoid the world by being in my room. You can't learn to handle other people and other people's problems. Hey, bro, by being by yourself in your room. You just can't. You have to be around other people. You have to experience life. You have to experience the good and the bad and all the gray mess in between. And for the longest time, I've never learned how to handle personal problems or how to handle problems in general. This has gotten in the way of relationships. This has gotten in the way of work. I'm almost 30 years old, and I have struggled to hold a job for years. And now I'm learning to do that. And I want to explain how I'm learning because I want this to be used to help people and also to help break up your boredom during your coronavirus moments. Right now, I've learned how to handle my problems because, one, I've learned that I need to take responsibility for myself. Take responsibility for myself. That includes taking responsibility for my thoughts, for my actions, and for my behaviors, and for my feelings. Those are 4 big ones, which I have not done for a long time. And now that I think about it, this is something that is worth doing. It's worth taking responsibility because I feel better about myself. I feel more confident in my ability to handle problems, and the things that I know I should have learned when I was a kid, I'm learning now, and I'm grateful that I'm learning them now. I'm changing the way that I look at this. Instead of looking at it as, oh, I should have learned this when I was a kid. There's no hope. Changing that to, I didn't learn this back then. I'm learning this now, and that is good. It's good to learn this now. I'm aware of it now, and I can appreciate it now. Let me give an example of what I mean by not learning or how of not facing problems. Example of not facing your problems well. This I've done a lot. I'll use school as an example because all of us have gone to school. Visual. You're at your desk at home doing a homework assignment. You're doing the assignment, answering questions, and then you hit one question. And you can't figure it out right away. This is how I would have done it in the past. I'm done. Hold on, Brian. This is your inner conscience talking to you. What do you mean you're not doing it anymore? It's too hard. Can't do it anymore. You haven't even tried or put in the effort or tried to figure out how to solve it. Don't want to. If I can't figure it out in 1 minute, I'm not doing it. Well, are you going to go to the next question? Nope. I'm going to play video games. That was my thought process for a very, very long time. That kind of thought process does not improve personal growth or personal improvement. I remind myself about this on a regular basis so that I retain this information. Excuse me. Now I am changing the way I think, and a lot has gone into that, and I'll talk about that in future videos. I want to make this video short because I don't want to overload you with stuff. If you want me to talk longer, I'm more than willing to. I don't want to push your patience. To me, a short video is 5 to 8 minutes, especially if it's this late in the evening. I have learned that when you come across a struggle like that, it's not, oh, I'm done. When you come across a struggle like that, this is what you got to do. And you got to do this so that, one, you achieve your goals and your visions and your dreams. So for even purely selfish reasons, you can learn to be a responsible, healthy, functional adult. Something that I've learned. The sprinklers are on, and it kind of scared me. At first I thought somebody was outside. I think I'm just going to end right now. Thanks, Scott, for watching. It's good to see you. Even if it's just a little icon, it's good to see you. And I hope to see you again. If you want to hear me talk sooner, just mention in the comments. If you want me to call you, bro, just let me know and I'll call you. And hey! Okay. I'll call you. Not tonight, because it's getting late and it's time to wind down. But I will call you and talk with you. For everyone else who will be watching this, thank you for your patience and for your time. Figuring this out as I go, letting it happen organically. Depending on how I learn it, these might last longer, these might last shorter. We'll find out and have some fun with it and break up the boredom of the coronavirus pandemic. Thank you. I will talk to you later.